Mamona is the Portuguese girl ready to go for the triple jump. The hop, step and jump, you might call it, 1465 is her best. Portuguese have got two very good performers. They've also got Susana Costa. Isn't it funny how you get one and another where there's very close personal rivalry will bring the other along very, very strongly as well. Right, it needs a big, big plant and hop. Same leg, same, and then the step and the big drive in. It's under 14 meters by the looks of it, but I think it's a white flag. Let's have a look. Driving hard and left foot takeoff. Nice rhythm to that. Yeah, she's way behind the board. Coach will look at it and say, come on, maybe adjust your run up or just take a little bit of extra penultimate stride. 13.55. It's just a... Right. Italia. She's on the triple jump here now. Oh, that's only, what, 1380, something like that. It will count. Head down, now it comes up, sinks into the drive. I think the board was right in the middle with a, there it goes, right in the middle of a step. Beautifully done. Right foot takeoff. And that's not a bad finish. What's the score? 13.69. Same wind, second place at the moment. There's Diame. And again, a little bit lower. Fatima Diame. 14.03 is her best. Didn't feel as if she had good flight in that final phase. Love that picture. Ah, my goodness me. Right on the mark. In fact, that is their foul jump. You saw the plasticine flick up there. There you go. That's a no jump to start with, Fatima Diame. EB. That's really exciting race in the 400 meters hurdles for men. Here's Yanis David. It looked to be that first phase was not big enough. Left her a lot to do. It looks like it's in the 13s, to be quite honest. Yeah, way back. The hitch kick, the plant, and then that huge stride. Didn't leave her with a great deal of height or energy for the final phase. I have to say, some great pictures, lovely piece of artwork there as she goes in. 13.38. Back in sixth place then for David. 2 points will make a difference. Susana Costa, well, she's the favorite. And let's just see how she will go here. She's so live, beautiful work, and look at the stride there. It's not reached 14, but I think it will be the lead if it is a fair jump. Let's have a look at it. Ooh, it was close to being, I think she's right on the, there, look at that, right on the margin. Very good. Well, it's certainly a very athletic triple jump, isn't it? Very impressive, but she might have the lead here. She has 13.81, way below her best, but that's 14.35. But she takes the lead at the moment. Susana Costa of Portugal. Here's the score, 13.81. Here's the other Portuguese competitor. This is Patrícia Mamona. And again, she's got a great pedigree as well. I thought I saw 13:55 for her last time. I might be wrong. I'm trying to keep my eyes on lots of stats. You might be able to help me. Was it 13:55? Mamona. She's got a target. Look up, look up, look up. Take it in. Yeah. No, and that is a, well, I think it was a red. I told her to look up. Easy from this distance, isn't it? There you go. Rhythm, and obviously you've got to feel it. Yeah, it was 13:55. Hooray! Sarrapio, 14.16. She did 2 years ago. From Spain, she'll get a lot of applause if she gets close to that now, because that would be the lead. Anything close to 14, she will be there. It looked okay, and it's not bad. I tell you what, that is close. That is very close to the lead here. Driving hard, concentrating, sinks well. Good stride and beautiful finish. That was good technique. Look at the height here. Excellent work. Took off on the right foot, and that real reach, stretch out and sink in with the body. It might be contending for the lead here. Sarrapio has got the lead at 13:85. 13:85 is the lead. 0.4 centimeters ahead of Susana Costa. There you go, second place at the moment, asking for support, and very generously, seeing as we're in Spain, the crowd respond to support the Portuguese athlete. She's now got a target. She has definitely got a target. This is developing into a big competition. Oh, she is close, but I think she's short of that. She will stay in second place. That's me just guessing, to be quite honest. I have no real idea. It's just what I'm looking at. My gut feeling is that she stays in second. Didn't quite get the momentum from the start. And we'll wait patiently for the score here. And she still is second, 13:69. It does. Yeah. It does. It's a second best performance there. We haven't had a performance from Fatima Diame, the bronze medalist. She crossed the plasticine with her first attempt. It's really interesting. The triple jump, inspired by the ancient Olympic Games, been a modern Olympics event since the inception in 1896. So it has an old history and tradition. Was that okay? Well, it's well below the winning score at the moment. It's going to be measured, so at least the white flag went up. Yeah, she adjusted her position, and maybe that compromised. Yep, that's good. But it may have compromised her energy levels to get into the jump itself. Concentrating on getting a jump in is so important. So Diame has a score. What's it going to be? 13:32, yeah, that is in seventh place. It just didn't feel as if she was up there with the leaders. Right, 13:38, sixth place at the moment for the final performer, Yanis David, in her first jump. You can see the wind speed at the bottom of the graphic. Well, she obviously gets herself energized, a little bit of help from the crowd, but she needs to be really dynamic here, and Yep. That really is a very impressive performance. Yanis David, I think, has taken the lead with that. Stolen it away. That is very, very good indeed. I think Sarrapio will be disappointed, but that was very impressive. It's over 14 meters. Great attack of the board. Here she goes. It's great stuff, and that will be over 14 meters. Very good. Yanis David of France. I think she's got the lead with this. We'll wait for the score. There you go. She sees it before we do. Big smiles, and why not? 14-14. That is fantastic. What a great second jump. Superb. Derkach, Dariya Derkach of Italy. 13-21. She's back in 8th place at the moment. 25 years old. She has a PB of 14-14, which is the score precisely that she needs to achieve to share the lead. But I think that was a little bit far, wasn't it? Wasn't that a foul? Yeah, it was. It just looked like it is over the mark. She puts her hands on her head in disappointment, but there you go. There's the evidence. And the board judge is never wrong. 13-21, still in 8th place. Have to have a little chat with the coach now. Here's Patrícia Mamona. She's got a best of 14.65, so she's capable of challenging David. 13.55 at the moment, and then fouled the second jump. There's a lot going on around at the moment. Keeping the concentration and focus is very, very tough. She's in the 3rd jump now. Let's see whether she can do it. Look up again. That's better. She looked a little bit earlier. Oh, but she's well behind the board. Well behind the board. She might mark it, but I tell you what, that was a wasted piece of bit. Look at this. Yeah, just perhaps clipped this, the front of the board. No, she didn't even do that. You really do need to keep that concentration, and if you don't get the run-up right, you're in a lot of trouble. That was not great. Right, we look at another Spanish young lady here as she attempts to get up with the big girls, and that is close. 13.32. That was her first jump that she made after failing on the first. Here's a third. And 13.92, a little bit better on a third jump. Well, that's good, isn't it? 2nd place for Fatima. We've just got to wait for the confirmation of the times for that 800 meters. Diame, 2nd place at the moment with 13.92. Well, hasn't she done well? She had a bronze in the long jump yesterday.
Victory ceremony for the 200 meter men. Ceremonia de premiación.
Here she goes. Did I hear an "or"? Was it a red flag? Yes, I did. They will move out the plasticine, and that is a disappointment there for Diame. And the coach, and here's Yanis David leading at the moment. That looked pretty good on the board, and she's hanging there. Did it clear 14? No. Looking at the body language, it suggests she's not entirely as happy as she was earlier. Let's have a look. No, I think it was way behind the board, actually. Well, certainly not right on the nail. Yeah, I think she's still got a 14-14 to protect. Let's have a look at that performance by Yanis David. There it is. Ooh, it's 14-15. Oh, my goodness. 14-15 is right. We're back with the triple jump and Fatima Diame. She's had a couple of failures. no jumps. The crowd champion in the high jump. And that was way back off the pace. And Diame has been fairly inconsistent. She got a bronze in the long jump. She held second position. I'm not sure whether she still is in the triple jump, but that just felt very, very undercooked, that final element of the jump, as the coach has a little word. Yeah, let me just tell you, the Mujahedin Ghazal, it wasn't a score. 13.92, she's still in second place. Here's the leader, 14.15. She didn't appear to really be struggling with that previous jump where she did her personal best. Look at that, 14.15. A smidgen of breeze behind her, 0.4. But there are things going on around, and in fact it is the I think the T54 women's 800 meters, but we will be concentrating here. 2 laps of the track, I think, for the T44 wheelchair race. We're still looking at the leader at the moment in the triple jump. Here she goes. Yanis David finds one there, and well, again, just over 14, I think. On the board. Yeah, right on the board. In fact, if anything, just there you go. So it is a fair jump, but whether it's a long one, we shall see. Just around about the 14 mark. I don't think it's personal best. She can't keep doing it. 14.09, but I mean, that's consistency. Look at that. Very consistent around her PB. You can't ask for more than that. Very impressive by the French girl. Mediterranean Games, I believe, by Mujahedin Ghazal. 13.39 in 8th place. Dariya needs to drive in, sink in and let it go. Here we are. And well, she's way off that. Below 13 meters. That crowd still giving Mujahedin Ghazal a huge round of applause. Look how far she is back from the board. Wow, that is a disaster in terms of takeoff. She raises her hand and says, or raises her head. 13.02. Well, I thought it was struggling to make 13s. Right, 13.49 for 7th place then. Ebwea. She's got a best of 14, a little bit wind assisted, but she's capable of half a meter more. And it looks like the T54 women's 800 meters has gone through to its completion. 3 competitors there, and that one. Right. The French have certainly got some talent here. Oh my goodness me, but she didn't like the jump. The takeoff didn't look too bad, to be quite honest, but she quit on that first movement, the hop. And maybe there's a little bit of an ankle problem there. She knows where the cameras are. She certainly doesn't want to face them, that's for sure. 13.49, her second jump is her best. Right, from Italy, Ottavia Cestonaro. 3rd place at the moment with a 13.90 personal best. Again, this kind of competition really is fantastically motivating. You can see them setting out the hurdles for the 100 meters hurdles final for women in just a while. Right, come on, can you improve on the 3rd performance at the moment? That's pretty good. Oh, that's excellent. Wow, excellent from Ottavia Cestonaro. Do you know what? I think she may well have gone up into a close fight for the top spot. It's certainly a good second, I believe. She was overtaking, I think, Fatima Diame. It's a perfect takeoff. Look at that. That's where you should be. Good high hang on the hop. And that is a very, very impressive. It'd certainly be a PB. It may well even take her up beyond her present position of bronze. Really, really nice camera work there too, isn't it? Isn't that beautiful? Down she comes, but I tell you what, smile she will. She's overtaken Fatima Diame, Fatima Diame. And that is second place on her own. Great work there from Cestonaro Ottavia. Sixth for Mamona. The Portuguese are expecting to have this one to themselves. Susana Costa is out of it at the moment. That's a pretty good effort, though. I have to say 13.79 is not going to take it, and she claps to the crowd, says thank you, but let's have a look at this one. On the board, okay. And didn't do a bad job there. That's okay. Could have maybe done with another couple of centimeters, but hey, you don't want to risk it. It wasn't perfect, and it was a good start. There you go, 13.79 is still her PB. Well, here's the girl that was favorite for this particular event, Susana Costa. She's got a 14.35 in her locker. She needs to get it out and put it on show here in Tarragona. Right, we're just going to cut back here for the moment to see Costa. And I tell you what, if that's a white flag, that is close. That is very close to medal. She has taken a while to get up to good form, but that's perfect. That is absolutely on the button, and this is definitely from France's Carol Zahi. Sarrapio is back in fourth. Well, I'm not sure whether we did actually get the performance of Susana Costa, but here's Sarrapio. I think she got on the board all right, but she's just below 14, I think. Maybe just on it. Here's Diame. I think she's been replaced. She was in second. The two Spanish girls fighting hard for a medal here. Behind Yanis David at 14.15 of France. That's good. Well, Ottavia Cestonaro of Italy squeezed up into second place, so she still remains in fourth to Sarrapio, 13.85. Here is the third place girl. Here is Diame, Fatima Diame, in bronze medal position. That's the same position as she achieved in the long jump proper. 13.92. It was a great third jump for her. She's had a couple of failures since. But, Diame looking for a bit of support here, that's for sure. Ottavia Cestonaro from Italy in second place. Was it okay? It sounds like it might have been a red. No, it wasn't. Oh, well, it was. I heard the crowd and I thought, there's a prompt. And look at there, Cestonaro celebrates that she's got her silver at the moment, and 2 bronze medals for Fatima Diame, 1 in the long jump and 1 in the triple jump, and the coach is delighted with it. Well done. Isn't that lovely? There you go. Third place overall, bronze medal, 13.92, Fatima Diame. And that is how close she came to the foul. Isn't that a fantastic penultimate performance? Ottavia Cestonaro picks up the silver medal. But Here's the PB, the gold medal winner, and she's going for another PB here. Let's see. She's got the speed, that's for sure. It's around about 14 plus. Don't you love it when all the work and the dedication and the application comes out in victory? Yanis David has won the gold, and we saw a cutaway there of a very, very disappointed Patricia Sarrapio. She has got 4th place. She misses out on the podium. Dejected, but really when she analyses and sleeps on it, 14-15, you can't do better than that. 2 girls celebrating there, the French girl and the Italian, and that is what it means to miss out on a medal.